Sure, we might have just had the Christmas holiday, but crypto doesn't sleep, and Volt INU doesn't either. Here's Santa Claus making the rounds Christmas Eve, going house to house in the Volt INU sponsored car. Here's Jade Gagan and Rodney from My Crypto Journey interviewing Gilbert Durinho on their channel a few days ago, December 23rd. Now, if you recall, Gilbert Durinho, he's the Brazilian UFC fighter, real popular fighter, huge Twitter following, around 300,000 people, who's just recently announced that he'll be fighting at UFC 283 on January 1st against Neil Magny. That fight is from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's a huge fight. I'd have to assume you'll probably be seeing some Voltino logos on his gear or something like that. We shall see. Now, he's not to be confused with Big Cat. This is the Canadian UFC fighter, also part of the Voltino community. Big Cat's the guy who's in the Modern Day Warrior documentary, which is sponsored by Volt INU, and is looking for a distributorship streaming deal right now, possibly Hulu, possibly Netflix, something like that. Two different fighters there, both UFC and both part of the Volt INU community. What else has Volt been up to over the holiday? Well, a new exchange listing, of course. What else? This time it is FlitBay. So this is an India exchange, real popular one there. One of the bigger ones in India. Here's what their site looks like. They look like a centralized exchange. They trade most of the big coins. This is exchange listing number 104 for Volt. So this was put out here right before the listing. So listing number 104 in just over a year right now. Very impressive. What else? This was interesting on Twitter. So BitHum, that's a big Korean exchange. So they just put out this tweet the other day. They don't really tweet that much. Every couple of days they put out this tweet. What crypto are you accumulating for the next bull run? And they listed Volt first, along with Shiba Inu, Floki Inu. And that's pretty much it. Now, Volt is not listed on BitHum, is what's interesting about it. BitHum is one of the bigger ones. They're ranked number 11 in terms of daily trading volumes on CoinMarketCap.com. And they're a South Korean exchange. Voltino is almost exclusively a U.S. and North America coin, a little bit of South America too, as we just saw. They definitely don't have too much of an Asia presence. So at BitHum, I think it's safe to say Volt is definitely on their radar, at least. And, an exchange listing there, obviously be great. Definitely one of the bigger ones, and maybe the biggest one in the East, the Far East. What else? Crypto Insights. They are a big Twitter page here, about 100,000 followers. They put out daily cryptocurrency news, polls, stuff like that. So they put out this tweet, the most traded meme coins of the last 24 hours. Put this tweet out today, so it was the 24-hour period yesterday around Christmas. And the number one most trading volume of all meme coins, Volt INU, ahead of Real Floki Inu, ahead of Rich Quack, ahead of Baby Doge, and the interesting Shiba Inu and Dogecoin weren't even on this list here. So Volt INU, number one traded meme coin of the 24-hour period right around Christmas Day. Very impressive right there. Now, here's just a little news to this BTCX. This is an exchange that does have Volt INU on it. It's top 30 exchange. I think they're ranked number 28 or so in terms of size. So they just put up this simple little poll, or just more like an open-ended question on Twitter. Which crypto will you never sell? Volt's in there with Bitcoin, Ethereum, ApeCoin. It's not that big a deal, but just the fact that they would lump Volt in with only heavyweights, Dogecoin, BNB, Ape, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Very impressive right there. Voltino is clearly moving its way up into the big leagues if it's not there already. We're also seeing some bigger influencers getting into it. So there's already a bunch of influencers, as we know, some medium-sized, some big, some small. Getting some good-sized ones here. Martiverse, who else? The Cryptomist, how do you pronounce the name? All Crypto Jam. So the influencer, if you're another influencer, feel free to join in. It's one of the best communities here, Voltino, very engaged community, very vocal community. That is what you like to see. So check it out if you haven't already. What else? I also already mentioned this, the Gokhshtein Media Web3 Awards Meme Coin of the Year. Volt is nominated along with Sheeb, Terra Luna Classic, Floki Inu, and Dogecoin. So I already voted, but give Volt Inu a vote. There's also other awards like Male Influencer of the Year, Female Influencer of the Year, Rug Pull of the Year, Meme of the Year, Project of the Year, IRL Event of the Year, all sorts of stuff. Definitely check it out. Obviously, the poll, it's kind of a little meaningless, you could say, but, the winner will be announced. That could provide a little price pump, etc. So definitely vote on the Gokhshtein Media Twitter page right there. There's news. So Volt just announced this. They're having their first ever trading contest on December 28th in a couple of days. The tweet was a little unclear here. So they're putting up $10,000 to trade. I think So whichever community engaged with this tweet the most, commented the most, will be awarded $10,000 to then trade on Voltichange. So I have to assume the Volt INU community is probably the one that's going to engage the most of this tweet. So then that community, our community, will be awarded $10,000 to trade on Voltichange. That's a decentralized exchange that Volt INU has. Very underrated. This is what it looks like here. So it's voltichange.net. You can either just type in the URL or go to the main Volt INU website and go to Voltichange from there. This is what it looks like. It has mostly Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain coins. And the good thing is you can actually also go straight fiat to crypto. So usually with these kind of smaller dexes, it's just crypto to crypto. No, this one here, one of the first, if not the first, where you can go straight just fiat straight into crypto. You can trade Volt into anything else in those two chains, or you can just trade any other coins on Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain. Go back and forth. Very cool. Check it out. Lower fees as well. Also, it's deflationary. Every single transaction there, part of the token, part of a certain amount of the fee is burned straight into the burning pool. So they're calling it the first ever deflationary decentralized exchange in the whole crypto space. Very exciting right there. And here's another pretty cool stat. So Volt INU, so their deflation rate is 6.8%. So that means that 6.8% of all the total coins in every transaction get burned. So you're probably thinking, is that a lot? Is that not a lot? Well, now look at the stats compared to the other coins here. Ethereum, currently 0.1% burn rate. 0.1% of the total coins in each transaction is burned. Volt, 6.8%. Bitcoin, it changes year to year since the supply is inflationary to a fixed point. Right now, it's between 0.3 and 0.6% right there. So we'll say 0.45%. Again, Volt INU, 6.8%. So it's having significantly more burn than any other coin out there. Very impressive. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment down below. Drop a lightning bolt if you're part of the Volt INU community. Love hearing from you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're not already. That's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with a new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.